Hello everybody, and welcome to CR Wrestling Commentary. We're doing this on New Japan Road, and I don't know how they're going to end this. Will it be Evil losing the belts immediately?
I doubt it.
And what Cedra said while we was watching was that she noticed that Naito, when it comes to the Intercontinental belt, they'll have him hold that forever, but when it comes to the world title, he's always transitional. And so, yeah, that's a pattern.
I was saying, I hope they pay him real well for that.
Yep.
Just like I hope they pay Minoru whenever he does not win the belt after dragging the champion through a fucking match.
Yeah, because she was like, Naito must get paid well. And every time Naito lost to Okada, he always had a look on his face like he got over on him. I'm like, man, so yeah. So we got our opening match. We got Amor, Yuya, and Tsujiyota versus Tenzan Hiroyoshi and Kojima Satoshi. And honestly, I'll be honest with you, Ten Cozy is my favorite tag team. I mean, it ain't like they got many anymore. But them and the less manly looking Gorillas of Destiny.
What?
Tama Tonga. Oh, he cut his shit off. He cut his facial hair off. He looks like a little boy.
He looks younger.
He like he barely wrestled a day in his life.
Just gonna cut your hair off. That'd be terrible.
He cut that hair. I'm like, oh, you lose all your intimidation now.
Yeah, really.
But he probably got sick and tired of that crap, though. You know, but hey, I always wondered what he looked like. Now I know, he ain't gonna look as much like a heel, but
No, maybe he'll go back to wearing more face paint.
Okay. So this match here, yeah, it's a young lion match. You against the fourth generation wrestlers, and look, straight up, I really wish, and I don't know how, Tenzan and Kojima feel. I obviously don't, and I could ask Kojima, but I'm like, why not, market yourself for the tag titles? I mean, what competition is there? They're throwing people together just to make random tag teams. That's when you know your division is screwed. When you have to makeshift teams for stuff just to keep those belts somewhere in the limelight. I would rather New Japan just ban the belts. No more tag belts. Don't screw around with it. Or how about this? How about these multi-man tag belts? Screw the 6-man, four-person tag team match. That have those belts, because that's what they do at nauseum in New Japan. I keep getting off topic because it's so annoying with all this stuff. But this match went as it would, as it should. But they let the young lions, they let them roar. They let them roar. They got their shit in and more. And
Tsuji and Yuya, who are still young lions, their wrestling is very crisp. It's very clean. You don't see very many mistakes. They're not going to win, fine. But the reason why I point this out is because Master Wato, who was Hirai Kawado when he was a young lion, used to be very clean and crisp with very few mistakes.
I don't know what happened
when he went to Mexico. Maybe he got the wrong tips because he didn't come back. I'm not going to say he's a hot mess, but he's a warm mess.
Yeah, something happened.
He's lacking the precision that they instill in the
young lions.
Whites.
And I don't know. I don't know exactly how.
Maybe he's nervous.
Maybe they trained him different because AAA and CMLL they've got their own styles.
Yeah, but he's back,
and they should have retrained him or something. And maybe they did. Maybe something's just off. Maybe something is just off, and he's got to find his real self.
Maybe.
You know? Maybe that's all it is. Sometimes it takes time. It might take them 2 or 3 or 4 years.
Okay. Finding yourself, okay, yes. That'll take you to 1 or 2 or 4 years. That's fine. I get that. But going from being precise and clean to not, that's not finding yourself. That's being sloppy.
Maybe he's practicing to be in AEW.
Okay, with that being said.
So, yeah, after their moves come in and go, they so beautiful, so crisp, so clean, so safe. I was like, you know what? When Murder's about to eat a lariat. When he was picking Kojima up and about to come over, so he about to eat a lariat. And I was like, yep, there you go. Mm-hmm. And I'll be honest with you, Kojima, I'm like, he done wrestled. I'm like, well, I'm good. Show's over. Roll credits. That's how I feel now. I love watching Kojima. I've always liked Kojima. I don't know what the fuck it was or is, but it's just a thing.
And Sonata's got to wrestle. Despy's got to wrestle.
Yeah, they're just not Kojima.
Okay.
I look. I am a straight up fan of those two, but I'm good. You know, the rest is exhibition. I'm good. Somebody that can wrestle like Kojima with a devastating array of moves like that, and he's training and being held back. I'm like, this dude can still go. Tenzan, you know, with his jacked up ankle, he can still go. I don't know how well or long, but I know Tenzan can still do things. He still got his shit. They just don't do profile matches. I would like to say they don't do high profile. No, they don't even do mid profile or low profile. They just do profile. They just out there.
It's the Roman gnome's fault.
She said Geto looked like a gnome.
He does.
I was sitting there. I was choking.
All he's missing is the pointy hat. Y'all look at him. He's got that little round nose and a long pointed beard, and he's like 5 feet tall.
What the fuck? We done spent damn near 6 minutes on this. No, 7 roughly. They're up. I don't know. The recorder got 1, and what I see on Filmora is another. I don't know. Either case, it's been a long time on this tag match. We need to move on, but
I'm just saying, look, find a picture of David from the World of the Gnomes and put it up beside Ghetto, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Why you doing this?
Because he's like a damn gnome.
Let's roll. Alright, so we're not going to veer off like we did the first one. But, corn ready. Okay, so it was an alright match. Yeah, it was alright. You know,
a multi-man tag.
Yano didn't go, ape shit on Gabriel Kidd.
That's good.
Somebody must have told him about himself.
He did finish him off quick though. He didn't fuck around.
Yeah, he jacked him up.
Mm-hmm.
He jacked him up. Kid stood up to Ishii.
Ishii and Homa had a good back and forth.
Oh yes, they did.
Mm-hmm.
That was those chops and stuff.
Yeah.
It had a nice flow. It made sense. I mean, there was a lot of and Taguchi was an integral part, but once he was done, he was like support only.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone had their role.
And they let Sho shine as well.
Sho
against Makabe.
Yep. And Makabe, I'll be honest with you, he done lost a lot of power.
Mm-hmm.
He just maybe he done lost the love of the game, and he just don't really.
Maybe he's slipping into Manabu mode.
Yeah, that could be it. You know what? I just do my thing. It'd be nice if he had a protege though. But the match ends with a chaos victory. I mean, whoever's got the young lion is gonna lose. You know that.
Exactly.
That's a given. But yeah, he went through the Manhattan drop. Catapulting to the unprotected corner, low blow, and schoolboy.
Yeah,
he caught all of it.
Boy.
He caught all of that. So, yeah, You know, like I said, short one. So we gonna see what's next, and yeah, New Japan Road. See what's going on. Let's roll. All right, so yeah, it's a road to something. So nothing grand is happening. They're building story right now, and it's not a bad story.
No.
This was a tag match, and it's to break. It's sort of like and I know in New Japan they use tag matches as single match teasers, which pretty much makes everyone else useless, which is the problem. They don't know how to do it any other way. Just some trash talking, some jumpings, some other stuff like that. It's always tag matches to tease. So, Takagi Shingo, El Desperado, that's who it is. Doki, Sanada might as well just stay in the back.
That's true.
They did things, and it was a tag match, kind of, that kept breaking up into these long-winded singles matches, which annoys me because it lets you know there's no damn tag team congruity. It lets you know there's no actual tag team going on. And it sucks because it bastardizes to anyone watching what tag team wrestling actually is. And New Japan could be the pioneer in reforming what professional wrestling truthfully really is meant to be. But they don't do that. They don't know how to do that.
You have to get rid of the gnome.
Get rid of the gnome and put in somebody that know, and then you're all good.
Mm-hmm. But I have to say, I was impressed with Doki's performance.
Yes. He's good. He's good. He's great for opening matches and support tag matches. But this is also giving El Desperado a chance to shine more, showing his dastardly side, showing that he can, and we've already known that he can carry a match, but he's never had that oomph to do it.
Yeah.
Now he'll get the chance to do it.
Only time you ever really see him is when he's in like Best of the Super Juniors or something. And that is once a year?
Yep. So, this is good. It's gonna work out, I think. It's just I think they're building up to a great match. I think there's a chance that if they allow it, and if Takagi and Despy can work something out, I think they could easily steal the show at their major event.
Yeah, I agree.
I think they could. Yeah, I think they can do it. I'm really thinking they could do better than Hiromu and Evil. I think they can do better than that. But that's just my opinions. You share that too, girlie?
I don't know. I don't know about better. I see equal, different yet equal. I don't know about better.
I'm factoring in one thing.
What?
I ain't even putting in the wrestlers and what we know of them. I'm factoring in how Ghetto runs this shit.
Well, that's a strong point.
That's all I'm factoring in. But it is what it is. They went over. They won. LIJ, they won. It's cool. Dragon sleep out of the fireman's carry. So
Sonata finished it
as usual,
he does,
because he's a finisher. Takagi could be a finisher, but he's more like just a straight up unending damage dealer. It's like you just get damage, pick up damage.
He can finish easily. Usually he's just not the one that does it. Because if he put on Last of the Dragon, that's it. That's a wrap.
Yep. Which is the elevated version of Made in Japan.
You just call it a day. You done got dumped on your head.
Your shit has been dumped upon, and it's over. Over, I tell you. All right, let's roll. All right, so tag match: Geto and Takahashi Yujiro against Goto Hiroki and Okada Kazuchika, and it was just a standard match. I'm not gonna BS it. It was a standard match.
Yeah,
it was super standard. It was just, I don't see the
The whole point was to showcase Okada versus Yujiro, but there was just nothing. I would like. Okay, look. Let's keep it real. Let's be honest. You're real sleepy, and I'm not. I'm not well as it is. All right. That could be taking a lot of flair out of all of this. It's not even that. It's like it doesn't make any sense pitting Yujiro and Okada up against each other. Yujiro's been opening match guy. Like, I can't remember any point where he was main eventing. Or, I mean, he's been mid-card at best. Pretty much where it is right now. Always in the tag team. And then all of a sudden, out the blue, I'm like, you know what it really is that Okada's gone against everybody that's top tier. And the majority of those are stuck at home. Yeah. You know, or maybe they went overseas or something like that and they just, no air travel maybe. But you got to do what you can with what you got left on the roster. So they're going to give Yujiro a thing with Okada, and there's just nothing behind it. I'm sure there's something. I don't know. I haven't followed any storyline. We've seen the stuff, but we're like, It kind of came out of nowhere. Yeah. I mean, you just don't put the person that just got into your organization, and then all of a sudden they've been there 5 years, like doing nothing, and suddenly say, "Hey, you get to go against a former top tier champion for no reason." Exactly. I don't get it. And there is no enjoyment watching Yujiro wrestle. Yeah, Yujiro is alright to watch, depending upon who he's tag teamed with. Okada's more like, So you got, versus, Ghetto was entertaining. Yeah. But he was just above, And Goto is just out of his element. Yeah. He had nothing to bring out the best in him, and that's what he always needs, because without it, he breaks down into, this match was really, there's nothing special to it whatsoever. Oh, boy, this should have been opening match. Yeah, indeed. I would have put this before any damn Young Lions. We're too late. We're 2 days behind, yes, because, Cedric not wanting to pay attention, not wanting to check. Me? Tell her to check. You were not telling me to check nothing. I told you I'm going to tell you one time. One time. That's what I did. I was like, there might be something on New Japan. And you said, I doubt it. And you went to the back. Went back to work. I was like, so what the hell am I supposed to do if I'm working? Go pull it up and sit down? No, but when you got off work, I was like, you going to check for something in New Japan? And you was like, I'm going to get something to eat. And I'm like, okay. And then sat down and you chilled and you was like, I don't know what to watch. And I was just like, I just shut up. I was like, I ain't got nothing to do with it. What, yesterday? It was the day before. I was whooped both days after work. I didn't feel like we didn't watch anything. I watched the show that you did on Monday and that was it. Yeah. And what I do? I went to bed. Yeah. Yeah, what? What? That's what happened. Exactly. So I'm sleepy and finna go to bed. No, I ain't thinking about wrestling, Cedric. Why not? Wrestling is life. You got to put that. You got to prioritize wrestling. Well, shit, if that was the case, they'd be giving me some money, wouldn't it? It is giving you the spirit of love of wrestling, and you should be all right. I already got that. If it's life, I need to come pay these bills. Look, I'm gonna shoot straight with you. Here's the thing. There was no Tai Chi wrestling, fuck you. So she ain't care to watch. Her interest was nil. Please. She loves to hate him. That's all that is. I love to hate shit. If Tai Chi stopped wrestling, you'd be like, well, I'm bored. Nah, I would be like, well, maybe they can put somebody worth a damn in Suzuki-gun. Okay. That was the end of my energy. I'm done.
We'll finish this up tomorrow, or when we wake up in the morning, somewhere about 3 or 5 a.m. or something. Just with this match.
Hopefully the next one will be better.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
All right.
So for y'all listening, not knowing how much time is really going by, let's roll. Okay, so it's been some time, but hey, just keeping it real. 12:40 p.m. the 24th. We know Tagopa is probably up and all that, but commitment. We got to get this done. And this match, another multi-man match. This was entertaining.
Yeah.
This one was entertaining. Mm-hmm. Master Wato is it's like, oh no, somebody touched me.
Yeah, he got a stomp and a half in on Suzuki, and Nobu unceremoniously dumped his ass out the ring.
I mean, it was like, dude. I mean, like, he ran to the ring. He got up there, did his boast. They treated him like a young lion.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I was like, I thought in the back of my head, Wato, that team's finna lose. It sucks, and his hair's fading. I don't know what happened. I mean, if he had not altered anything from when he was a young lion, he'd be on point.
He would.
You'd be like, oh, okay. That spirit is there and stuff. Now it's not. This was one of the matches where he just couldn't stop messing up.
Yeah. He
just looked out of place. He didn't look like he belonged there at all. It's like he's sitting there like he almost looked like too many senpai don't know what to do. This dude tried some kind of combination inside left leg kick, and then a left-handed spinning back chop to the neck.
And that last kick and that back chop was terrible. Like he just barely kicked his foot.
Like he Orange Cassidy the whole thing. It was terrible. And then he tried the backflip double knee drop.
Yeah.
And and he days ago they talking about post him messing that up.
Mm-hmm.
Kanemaru did the right thing. He didn't show any signs of damage. He just laid there. Mm-hmm. That's what Yoshinobu did, and that's what he was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just Tenzan seems to be
trying to coach him.
Yeah, and he needs to coach him to
coach him needs to put a few lariats on him. Not like he did when he was a young lion. I mean, like, do it like every time you fuck up, you're gonna catch one of these.
Yeah, because it's just not clean. It's just not clean. He needs to clean it up.
Catch one of them bread lariats.
Tighten it up.
Tighten it up, man. Tighten it
up. Taichi and Ibushi had a back and forth that was good, entertaining, and it didn't show Taichi to be the shit that he is. Of course, everybody was all over Tanahashi's knees because that's just what you do when you wrestle Tanahashi. You all but chew on his knee bones.
As I said, missions 1 through 10 is make Tanahashi holler.
Yeah,
that's your mission. Make him holler because he's doing that.
And of course Zack did his thing.
And a little bit more.
And Suzuki and Yuji, they
that's some beef.
That's like the whole side of cow right there.
I've been assuming that Minoru hadn't been around because it's just maybe they're not in his town or near it enough for him to travel there or something like that. But I remember when they came back for the New Japan Cup, that Suzuki and Nagata, their match was brutal.
Mm-hmm.
It was straight up. That was Inoki style New Japan right there, and Minoru left looking kind of no worse for wear. Nagata looked beat to shit
and swollen.
Yes, but I'm wondering, even though Nagata looked like he was the high damaged one, that Suzuki was actually the damaged one.
Yeah, because he wasn't around for most of the cup.
Yeah,
not even for the tag team matches or nothing.
So I'm just wondering,
because the beef that they were going at each other in the ring, outside the ring, after the bell in the ring for a significant amount of time. It didn't look like it was just, wrestling beef.
It looked a little personal. And then Tsuji caught a knee from Suzuki.
Yeah, Tsuji got kneed by Suzuki.
And normally, I've seen Tsuji take those knees before. And the punches and the chair hits. I've seen that. And the arena's always quiet anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But in this, when he cut that knee, he had to let out a guttural groan.
Yep.
I'm like, whoa, dude.
Yeah, he laid it in.
So
Minoru's gonna be feeling away about some things.
Yeah. I'm like, look, if y'all gonna wife swap, don't get personal about it, because these things happen. Somebody's gonna ejaculate in somebody's wife. It's a 50-50 shot.
Damn.
It's a 50-50 that 100% is gonna happen. You just don't know which one's gonna be that 50. So these things happen. Okay, it wasn't the wife swap. I don't know. Maybe it was a husband swap. It's all about who initiates what.
Maybe he stole his Shonen Jump.
Oh shit! Probably stole it and threw it somewhere. He was like, "Oh, that's it, buddy. From now on, it's you and me." And the guy's like, "Bring it!"
Yeah, really.
If the guy is trying to return to his 21-year-old roots, then
he's well on his way.
He's trying, because he was a crazy, insane monster back then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the way they presented him and the way he showed himself, that was a guy that you should fear all day, all night. What was you about to go to, girl?
Nobu ended the match with Master Wado.
Oh, yes. Awesome.
It was basically a very quick wrestling clinic that he put on Wado. He did his, what's it called? Deep Impact? Off the middle turnbuckle. And it looked good. It looked real good. He went for the 3 count and pulled his ass up. You don't never see them pull nobody up.
Because that's respect. You pinned him. That is it.
He pulled him up, and then what did he put on him, Cedric?
That corkscrew brainbuster.
It was lovely.
And CJ had been talking about 2 or 3 days ago, like, nobody ever does this move.
It was a little longer than that. It was back during the tournament in CR5 Pro. But
Takumi Hojoji.
Yeah, Hojoji
rolling
does
down
that,
thunder,
and it looks awesome. But you never see anyone actually do it in a wrestling match. But Nobu did it and did it well.
Yes, Nagata does it.
He does
at points. It just don't look that good.
Oh, okay.
He does that sort of pick him up and they're sort of all the way up and drop him down.
Oh.
It's like a rolling corkscrew brainbuster where others pick him up like almost 40 degrees off the mat and spin him around and drop him. So it's more like a spinning suplex. This is a corkscrew
brain buster.
Yeah, you ain't mistaken this.
He dropped them all on this shit, and it looked great. I was happy to see it.
Beautiful.
Nobu is underrated. He is a wonderful wrestler, a good heel, is always clean and polished.
He underrated, man. Underrated.
And his hair always looks good too.
Oh yes, even after the match, when they mess it up, it looks good. Mm-hmm. Nobu got his act together.
Yeah, he does.
Him and Desperado as a team is amazing.
Yeah.
Now, let's go on to the tag team scene here for Tanahashi and...
Oh, yeah. Tanahashi and Kota want, the tag team titles back.
And the tag champions, half of them, just Taichi was, being a jerk. And while all this beef is going down and all the after the post talking and stuff, and Tanahashi and Zack Sabre Jr. is like arguing with each other, it's like all this beatdown is happening in the background.
Yeah, Suzuki and Minoru were going at it, and they're just over there talking like, "Oh yeah, this is a normal everyday thing."
Yeah, all day, every day, it's cool. We gonna just talk, and I like how they do it because you think they know what each one is saying, and they don't. Zack talking his shit, Tanahashi talking his normal, genuine, general consensus of words, and it looks like I'm mad at you. I'm gonna say talk this trash. Oh yeah, you know what? And then just what? You got words? You feel strong?
You feel strong.
So yeah, it is what it is for this, and the build up. This tag match did a nice multi-man build-up.
It did.
Teased everything, chaos everywhere, things being brutal, rivalries showing that it's not over, rivalries continuing, rivalries flaring. It had everything.
It did.
You do a multi-person match.
This is how you should do it.
Yes, but they're standard singles matches here and there. Well, yeah. Yes, but they didn't last long.
No, they didn't.
It didn't last long. Everybody rotated around the clock in this one. It was a nice volleyball level rotation going on and keeping it kind of swift and smooth. I like this. We're going to get to the main event next, and then we're going to just roll over to the next show. But this was good. I like this. So we're going to get to the next one. I just know Los Ingobernables de Japón is coming out, so we'll see how this goes, whatever this match is. So with that said, let's roll. This is your main event, and it was alright. I mean, that's kind of how it go, right?
Yeah.
So main event: Bushi, Naito Tetsuya, and Takahashi Hiromu versus Ishimori Taiji, Dick Togo, and Evil. With Takahashi and Evil headlining this and being team captains.
So the team of Ishimori, Togo, and Evil was good.
Yeah.
The addition of Evil and Togo adds like people who can actually go to the Bullet Club B team.
You know what? You know what? Sidra called it out at the ring entrance that Jado found the perfect role for himself.
At the announce table.
Yep.
He need to put his stiff, slow walking ass at the announce table and fucking stay.
He's a good heel. If you want to get up and cause some mischief, that's cool. But beyond that,
He should not be getting in the ring to wrestle.
no, I don't think he's too old. No, I don't think that. Maybe he's sustained enough injuries. Maybe because some injuries that you sustain are not from taking impact. It could be stepping wrong, and you have no choice but to step that way until you keep aggravating it to the point where your legs just don't work like they should. I've seen that growing up. I have heard of that, quite a bit. You never know with him. You don't know with anybody. Learning about Bushi, Cedric read his injuries, and I mean, it's a cavalcade of destruction to his neck and up. It's just, I'm like, he just gets a constant pass. Now, he might be absolutely 100% healed and can do all that stuff that he used to do if he wanted to. However, I know from my injuries, you just don't want to push it. You're afraid to. That thing will always hold you back, no matter how well you actually are.
But on the flip side of that, he was more aggressive in this match than we've seen him in years.
And that's what he's been missing for the most part.
Yeah,
aggression. Not being the support tag wrestler. Not being that guy that only shows up for the double team. Being aggressive, going after someone and showing it instead of, I'm just going through the motions.
Yeah.
You can go through the motions, but do it with some emotion.
He act like he can't. This match, he act like he gave a shit the Evil jump ship.
Yes. That was good.
That was good.
And then the opening of the match, Hiromu takes off the jacket and shows the Bullet Club shirt, and he was looking like, and he gives the gun taunt, and then he turns around and points it at Los Ingobernables de Japón and Naito for a second. What the fuck? You can see it. He panicked. That seemed too legit. That was out of character for Naito's movements. And we've seen how he's handled Hiromu.
Yeah.
And so I was like, uh-oh. And then it's like, okay, he wore the shirt to do a Bushi on Evil outside. Evil, like Citra suggested, dropped the skirt. So, and I thought the skirt was cool, but then without it, I'm like, oh, there it go.
Yeah.
There it go.
It was too much. The skirt was too much.
It looks very Chono-esque now. I thought, now, it's bad enough that Sanada is doing a mixture of Muto and Chono in his all-around attire. But Evil is doing absolute Chono with his.
and he did something to his hair so that it wasn't always flopping in his face.
Yes.
So he got his shit together. I'm glad.
Got his shit together, he's able to focus more on the match and not getting his hair out of his damn grill piece.
Exactly. Because he don't need to cut it. It's beautiful. Just got to handle it.
That hair beautiful. So, If you see Fruits Baskets, that will make it. It's beautiful.
There are not a lot of wrestlers in New Japan that have long hair.
No,
they don't. They cut and shave their shit.
Evil looks like he belongs with those belts.
Yeah.
Promo, appearance, expression. He carries himself like a champion. Evil looks like it more than Naito did. Naito deserved it, and we won it. And then, like you said, I was getting the shrimp pasta salad for you.
Naito might enjoy the chase for the titles more so than actually having them.
Yeah.
You know, it's a possibility because when he's chasing them, he's aggressive.
Yeah.
But having them, he's kind of like, I got him. You know.
Yeah. And then you'd be like, damn. So then, yeah. So oh man, I don't think anybody even knows. They'd be like, I like that era, but I don't remember that at all.
Shoot, damn, they wouldn't even know where the years are from, let alone damn.
They don't know where that's from. That's not from wrestling. That's not from wrestling. No, they ain't from wrestling. You know? Yeah. You know? No. So that was good. And you know, Evil's that serious leg swept STO. I love how he does it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Great job. Those three would make good never open weight 6-man tag team champions. They would. Problem is those belts got no credentials. None.
Somebody's got to put it.
They got to elevate it, but
yeah,
there's no 6-man teams. It's just we made a belt and we're gonna just give it to people so they can have a belt and shut the fuck up. But you know, all in all, another multi-man match.
It was good.
Done right.
Yeah.
Done right. You know, so Sengoku Lord, looking forward to it. You said you want to start watching that right now, right?
Yeah, after I get the bread in the oven, yeah. It won't take long.
All right. What you making?
Pumpkin bread. Pumpkin bread.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay. All right. So I'm having fun, y'all. I'm having fun. So that concludes this. Oh yeah, the match. Yeah, Evil won. You know, he used Evil on Bushi. Bushi's the fall guy. In this, Taiji Ishimori would have been the fall guy.
Yeah.
When you listen to the announcements, whoever announced first will be the one that lose. If y'all want a little how the match is going to end, whoever is announced first is going to be the one that gets pinned. Just saying that, all right? Now, if the person that's announced first is not a vet, but there's a young lion, the young lion's going to get pinned.
Yeah.
All right? So
that's the way it works.
That's how that roll, all right? So there you go. Some inside shit if y'all want some. All right? So we're going to get up out of here. We're going to start watching Sengoku Lord. And hey y'all, as always, for real, serious, straight up, thank you for listening. See you in the next one. Peace.